Hello and welcome to Games for Gamers. I'm your host Morbid.
And I'm M2.
And today we are playing Marvel Champions. We are fighting Green Goblin for the risky business scenario on standard mode. Please like, share, and subscribe.
And ring the notification bell.
Ding.
And
I think that's about it. Nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Yep, it comes in with 2 per player.
Yep.
Criminal Enterprise comes on with 8.
Yep. Well, it comes on with 2 per player, which is 8 because there are 4 people.
I guess this might be a new scenario for some people. I read the little...
Yep.
Hello, heroes. As you know, Norman Osborn is a ruthless businessman and the head of the multinational corporation Oscorp. We also have intel that he's fueling a large crime operation. Unfortunately, Osborn has set his sights on purchasing a failing branch of Stark Industries. Not only would this bring a surge to Oscorp stock, but we're certain he plans to use the Stark tech to enhance his criminal enterprise. While directly taking out Osborn is out of the question, we think that you can provoke Osborn by targeting his criminal enterprise, forcing his alter ego, the Green Goblin, to come out of play. And like I said, we are doing risky business. It's called Hostile Takeover. It says put this environment into play, then switch to 1B. Then it says when revealed, place 1 per hero infamy counters on criminal enterprise, then discard 1 card from each player's deck for each infamy card on criminal enterprise. Oh, we've never been doing that.
No.
So let's see here. Hold on. Criminal enterprise enters play with 2 per hero infamy counters on it. There are no infamy counters here. Flip Norman. Okay, so that's that. That's what we do for side A.
Wait, do we draw our opening hands before?
After.
After, okay.
Okay, then it says the 1B. Then it says, when revealed, place 1 per investigator infamy counters on here.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 more, actually.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, it helps to read your cards, people.
Yep.
Then discard 1 card from each player's deck for each counter on criminal enterprise.
So that's 12.
Holy crow.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
By the way, I'm playing Kamala Khan and Tony Stark. We decided to switch out of Thor because we didn't think he would be good for risky business.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm going to do Carol Danvers and Peter Parker, who is Captain Marvel and Spider-Man. Wow. That's
I lost all of my supports.
Did you?
Yeah, all of the Persona supports.
No, that's not going to be good.
I lost Pepper over here with Tony.
Alright, now we do our hands.
Yep, now we do our opening hand.
Not good for you over there. I'm going to use this.
Okay.
Alright. I guess Carol Danvers goes first. For 0, I'm going to play Make the call, pay the printer cost of an ally, and any player's discard pile, put that ally into play under your control. So I'm going to use 2 from Strength to put in Maria Hill. Maria Hill has a response. After Maria Hill enters play, each player draws one card.
That's good.
I'm going to put energy channel into play. Max 1 per player. Spent X resources. Put X energy counters here. Then I can do some as a hero action. Discard them. Deal 2 damage to an enemy to a maximum of 10 for each energy counter here. So you're going to have 5 counters.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend energy absorption. That's enough. Captain Marvel. And she's going to put, so it puts on 3 counters.
Okay, that's good.
Believe it or not, we all want the same thing. My judge respect the earth and everyone on it. And then I'm going to use Carol Danvers' ability to draw a card. Oh, I don't have to exhaust. And I'm going to use 1 from my helmet, 2 from energy, and 1 from tenacity to put out Avengers Mansion.
Okay, that's cool.
And then Maria Hill will exhaust to do 2 thwarting.
Alright, that's not bad.
1 back.
Oh yeah, you do need 1 back. Alright.
And that was, and I'm not going to flip. With these 2 will flip. How about
Okay.
that? Okay.
Yep. Alright, Kamala. I will use my Teen Spirit to discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a Miss Marvel card, then add that card to your hand. There's a Miss Marvel card. Alright, then I'll spend, I'll spend 2 resources and play Embiggen. When you play an attack event, exhaust Embiggen, increase the amount of damage that event deals by 2.
It's a hero action, right?
It is a hero interrupt.
Okay. Hero interrupt.
Yep, now I'm gonna flip over to Miss Marvel, and I'm gonna spend these 2 resources and play Big Hands. Hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to exhaust. Oh wait, I'm gonna use Embiggen, increase the amount by 2. So that does 6 damage instead.
That's nice.
Now I'm going to use Morphogenetics. Response: after you play an attack, thwart, or defense event, exhaust Miss Marvel, return that event to your hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend these other 2. Yeah. I'm going to spend these other 2 and play Big Hands again and deal 4 more damage. And that's it for Miss Marvel.
That was good.
Yep.
And we cleared our hands, both of us.
Yep. Alright, Tony. So,
I have a card if you, because let's see, what I want to do here, I could put these 4 to do this. Yeah, I won't need a card
alright.
if you want the card. And matter of fact, I'll exhaust it right now from Carol Danvers and give you the card.
Okay.
Technically, I guess we're supposed to ask, but
Yeah, but
I'm just going to do
that's
it.
fine. Alright, so I'm going to use...
Don't forget he's got an ability.
Oh yeah, he does. I'll use that first, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use Futurist action, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. Limit once per round. I'll take that one. And I'll get rid of this other 2. So now I'll use Strength and get out Powered Gauntlets. And then I'll use Tac Team in order to get out the Mark V helmet.
What does that do?
Exhaust it, remove one threat from a scheme from each scheme instead if you have the aerial trait.
Okay.
And the powered gauntlets are exhaust it, deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 damage instead if you have the aerial
Oh,
trait.
you need to find the boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend this resource and get out the rocket boots. You get +1 hit point. Hero action. Exhaust rocket boots and spend a mental resource. Gain the aerial trait until the end of the phase. I don't plan on flipping, so I'll just spend these 2 resources and get out the arc reactor. Hero action, exhaust arc reactor, ready Iron Man.
Wow, you got a lot of stuff on.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
Yep.
You got a lot out. The only thing you're missing is the armor, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is unfortunately in
Yeah,
my
and
discard
another
pile.
power gauntlets, but
Yeah, and another rocket boots, which
But again,
I
you
believe
don't-
one of them is in my discard pile.
right. So yeah, the only thing you're missing is the other power gauntlets. So you're
Yeah.
built up as much as you're gonna get for now.
Yep. Until I get like Stark Tower, which I can return the stuff to my hand.
Yeah, you need that combination. Watch the
Yeah.
top of your deck. Okay. Peter Parker. I am a scientist. Resource generates a mental resource limit once per round. Right now, I would trade the whole Spider-Man bit for a rocking chair and a good book. So I'm going to generate a mental resource.
Alright.
And then I'm going to play Daredevil, Webbed Up, and Interrogation Room. When you do your research, just say what you're giving up from now on.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, why did you give that up? And,
Yeah.
and I'm going to play an Avengers Mansion.
Okay.
I'm going to exhaust Avengers Mansion and give it to myself so there's nobody else.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'm going to play... Oh boy. Well, I'm not getting attacked.
Unless you flip. Oh, well,
I
you're
am
not
gonna
getting
flip.
attacked either way.
Right.
Because he's not attacking.
This is one of those tough ones.
Yeah.
Do I give up swinging web kick or do I give up backflip? That's the question. They're both very good. But I said I'm probably not going to get attacked.
You're not getting attacked.
Right, so I just don't like saving cards.
No, me
But-
neither.
But if we can get rid of that, but there's going to be more next time.
Yeah.
We know there is.
He's gonna add more counters.
Yes, he is.
But 2 is a good number.
Yes, it
because
is.
It's low.
And we need to work on that a little bit. So, alright.
I'd say.
I'm going to get rid of web kick.
Alright then.
It's because I can't use it right now.
Yeah, get rid of the web kick.
And a minion might come on and attack me.
Alright then. Get rid of the web kick.
Alright, I'm going to pay for 2 for justice. Hero action. Oh, I'm going to flip, excuse me.
Yeah.
Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. 4th threat instead you place with a mental resource. There's the mental resource.
From swinging web kick.
Yeah.
So you remove 4 threats. Which
Yeah.
is good because there's only 2 left.
Right.
Which is a good number.
And everybody knows what I'm saving.
Yep.
But it's a good card to save.
It is a good card to save.
And then I will exhaust Spider-Man.
And wart for 1.
And then I want to flip that.
No.
Do we want to flip it?
No.
And next year we can pound them?
No.
What do you think? Too much stuff will come out and remove it?
I think.
Because he's going to add a lot to this, though.
Yeah, but not too much.
Depending on the boosting.
Alright, just thwart.
Just throw. Okay, I'm getting rid of 1. Alright, that was that.
Yep. Now we draw up.
Yep. Oh, I need a consequential damage from Maria Hill.
Oh yes. Here you are.
Let's see what I got here. Alright. Just gotta get set up here. Give out my helmet. It's a little crazy, but it had to be done, I guess. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Going to scheme for 2. Place 1 infamy counter on criminal price if you cannot remove 1 madness. Let's bump these over a little bit.
So only 2 scheming.
Yep.
Give me that 1.
And it says a threshold of 28, just so you know. Yes. Oh wait, we didn't add the 4.
Oh no, we didn't add
from the
the
first
4.
step. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, we may not be doing exact order, but we are catching it.
Yep.
I can't believe we forgot that the first game.
Yeah.
That's a lot of authority. People say this game is easy. I don't understand what people are talking about. I just heard this podcast about the Rotten Crew is super easy. I'm like, what? Okay, that was me scheming. It's going to attack you.
Yep. For nothing.
3.
3.
So that goes on here.
Yep.
It's going to scheme against you for 2 plus 2. Hey, that's out.
Nice.
So that's good.
So that's 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah. So
Can't count. There's a 1.
Yeah.
4,
Here's a 5.
Boy, that goes up quick. I didn't really have done the encounter stuff yet. Now it's going to attack me.
Yeah.
3 more. Because of hired gun. 2 plus 1. Jeez, went right back up.
Yeah.
How did that work for nothing?
It's up to like 9.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Dang, I should have flipped him. Alright. Now we do this. Cut tomorrow first. Oh, god damn it. Oscorp Manufacturing Side Scheme. Despite objections from shareholders, Oscorp now exclusively produces a military agreement. So there's going to be 12 threat there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, that's nasty. Because he's in Osborne form. Maybe we should have flipped. Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
if
nothing we can do about
flip,
it now.
he would remove like 7 of them. Because he put 7 on, so.
Right. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Alright. I got nothing to stop that.
All in a day's work. Place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprise. If you cannot, remove 2 madness counters from state of madness.
So he would have flipped right back.
Yeah, he would have. So.
Boy, that's ugly. I mean, it's just huge. We had this thing down to like 1 and 2. That's like we didn't do nothing. Now you got yours.
Yeah. Intimidation. When revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain 1 face-down boost card. I guess I'll just spend energy because that
Counts
is
as
2
2,
resources. Yeah.
Now, Spider-Man. There you go, buddy.
Business problems. I'm gonna have to exhaust myself in order to remove this from the game.
And that's that. Boy, what a nasty turn.
Yep.
He didn't exhaust.
Oh yeah, I forgot to exhaust.
Alright, we've got some cards over, so let's see what we need to play here. So I can do this for that. I can do this for that. And then I would have this, which not doing me anything at the moment. Oh, I could. Oh man, yeah.
Alright, so Miss Marvel. It's my turn right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, do you need any cards? Because like I said, I got 2 over here, but I'm trying to see if I need any or if you need any.
I'm
trying to see what I can
cards.
do. Okay, hold on. So if I do this to do this, I can do. Nobody's hurt. So this is gonna be a wasted card. I can do this to this. There's some thwarting over here. Yeah, I wasted that card too. I knew that was going to happen. Should have kept my swinging web kick. Damn it.
Yeah.
Double damn it. Alright, I'm not going to do a whole lot over here, so.
Miss Marvel doesn't need any cards.
You sure?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
sure.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna use these 2 resources and play Big Hands. Hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy, and I'm using in Biggin to add 2 to that, so it's 6 damage.
Very nice.
And then I'll exhaust myself and return that to my hand. And then I'll use these other...
From what?
I'll use these 2 tackles
Okay.
in order to play Big Hands again and deal 4 more damage
Alright.
to the enemy. And then I'll flip over to Kamala form.
Nice.
Yeah. Because we're gonna alternate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright then, so that's it for Miss Marvel. Tony, I'm gonna spend the Power of Aggression and War Machine. Well, no, I'm gonna spend the Power of Aggression and Repulsor Blast in order to get out my Powered Gauntlets. And then I'm gonna use
You want to put those next to your other power gauntlets? Just so
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
got your
gonna
futurist
use my
ability?
futurist
Okay,
action
yep.
and get 3 cards.
Pick one.
Pick 1. If I play this card, I won't be able to turn into Ariel. I won't be able to get the Ariel trait.
Look over here
Unless
a minute.
one of you give me a card. But I'm gonna take...
I'll do 1 card from Avengers Mansion for you.
Alright, so I'll take that card and I draw a card because of Avengers Mansion. So then I'll use Supersonic Punch and War Machine in order to play Stark Tower. Alter Ego action, exhaust Stark Tower, choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in their discard pile to their hand. I may as well do that.
Yeah, they only got spider tracers.
Yeah, I'll choose myself. Unfortunately, that's not the tech upgrade I wanted, but it is in my hand now. But I'm not
More
gonna
boots?
play that. Yeah, more boots. Alright, now I'm gonna flip over to Iron Man. And I'm gonna use the mental resource on Chase Them Down in order to become Ariel with the rocket boots. And then I'm gonna use the Powered Gauntlets in order to deal 2 damage. No, I'm gonna exhaust Arc Reactor in order to ready myself, and I'm gonna use... Well, I should thwart because I have more thwart.
Absolutely.
So I'll thwart for 2
Okay.
off of that one. I'll use the Mark V helmet, which removes a threat from each scheme because I have the aerial trait, which is good.
Yes, it is.
Now I'll use my Powered Gauntlets and deal 2 damage because I have the aerial trait,
Yeah.
which flips Norman over to Green Goblin form. And then I'll use my
What
other...
happens when he flips?
Deal 3 indirect damage to each player in hero form.
So that's Spider-Man and Iron Man.
And then I'll use my Powered Gauntlets to deal 2 more damage to him.
That's the first 2 damage then, right?
What?
That's the first 2
Yeah,
damage.
that's the first 2 damage, yeah.
I told you I can't do anything, so
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay. And that's it for Iron Man.
It was a good cheer.
Yep.
I'm going to spend Haymaker, Spider Tracer, and... Oh man. Oops, this isn't good. Let's see.
This gets 8.
I'm going to exhaust this Avengers Mansion, give myself a card. Oh, I wouldn't be in that form anyway. I can't believe this up. That's crazy. Alright, I'm going to do Hand Spider Sense, Spider Tracer, and Haymaker. That seems weird. You got a Helicarrier.
Okay.
I'm going to exhaust Helicarrier to get out Heroic Intuition, Planetary Player Control, max 1 per player. The hero gets +1 thwart. I'm going to exhaust this for 2.
And thwart.
So I can't hit him.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I'm going to use the backflip instead of Enhanced Spider Sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip.
Okay.
Yeah, can't use in my ability. Want to use the action Carol Damage to draw a card.
Okay.
Oops.
You don't exhaust.
Yeah, I know. I messed up.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to play the Power of Leadership, which doubles my icons, +1 from Get Ready to put out Hawkeye.
Alright.
I've hit 4 counters.
Yep, 4 arrow counters.
I spent 2 from Genius to put out Crisis Interdiction. I am at hero form now. Hero action, move to threat from a scheme. If I was Errol, I could remove more.
Mm-hmm.
But I give up my... This is not good right here.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling I'm going to need this eventually. Alright, if I could split the resource, that'd be cool. I could put 2 more in here and 1 to play this, but you can't split the resources like that.
No.
I don't know if I want to use... I got the 3,
Yeah.
but I only can do 2. I don't know if I want to do that.
Well,
So let's
he
see.
is in Green Goblin form.
I know he is. Yeah, here's my other energy channel too. Alright, I guess I gotta do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use energy absorption. I'm gonna put 2 counters. I'm not gonna bother doing the 2 counters. So I'll hand into 2 plus the 3, which is 5.
Yep.
Discard this and do 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart play.
Yeah, it is. He's down to 44 now.
Yeah. I've already did Crisis Interdiction. At first.
Yeah.
Just want to keep it, you know.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to exhaust Maria Hill for thwarting. I'm going to do 2.
Yep.
I don't think Hawkeye should do much.
Well, he does have. Oh, but Green Goblin does indirect damage, so.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
It'd be best if he didn't use.
Yeah. But if I did use him and her, I can get rid of that.
Yeah, that would be the best.
Or do I want to do 2 more damage?
The thwarting is good.
I think the thwarting is better. Alright, I'm going to use 1 from Hawkeye and 2 from Captain Marvel to get rid of this.
Use your consequential.
Thank you, son. I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
And I got 1 card left. We're going to need next time. Absolutely. Oh, I can still generate the mental resource.
Yeah.
It's for the round. Alright, I'm going to I got a reason why I want to do that. I'm going to generate the mental resource. There is a reason.
I see.
You see the reason.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the card sitting there, so hopefully I won't forget it, but I probably will.
Yes.
Alright, everybody draws up.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 for Captain Mars. I already had 1 card.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's the exact same combo I
6.
drew last time. What the hell? Oh, she's dead. Because
Maria?
she,
Oh,
yeah. And we got Peter Parker.
Now we have to
1, 2, 3, 4,
unexhaust.
5. Okay. Well, if he can stay there, I can do some damage next time. Damn, I got 2 of these. That's gross.
Iron Man's ability, you get +1 hand size for each tech upgrade you control, and I have 5 tech upgrades, so I get 6 cards.
Yeah.
Because my base hand size is 1.
That's good for Iron Man.
Yes, it is.
Alright, that was the ugliness.
Yep.
4 more.
4 more.
Well, actually, here, let me give you a 1.
Okay. And here's a 5.
Okay. 16.
So he'll try to scheme against Kamala.
Yep. So that is... So what does that do? Take away?
It does take away.
3. Yeah, that sucked. 2 plus the 1 from the boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack you. You wanna defend? It's
I
gonna be...
only have a defense of 1. I'm gonna defend, yeah.
That's 3, and a villain heals 2 damage. So heal him. Okay.
Alright. He'll heal 2. But I do take 2 damage because I did defend for 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Yeah.
You are dangerously low.
Yeah.
Alright, now against Peter Parker. 2 for the down here.
I'm gonna use this endurance to play preemptive strike. Here, interrupt defense when a boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks. Cancel all boost icons on that card and then deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon cancelled that.
Oh, that was 2.
Oh no, wait. You're an alter ego, so he's scheming. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
Because it has to be while he's attacking.
Oh, it has to be an attack?
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's gonna attack.
I didn't realize.
He's gonna attack over here.
Oh, but I do need to remove 2 from this one. Alright, yeah. There we go. So he's gonna attack you now.
So would you have used that for Iron Man then? Cause I saw you look at it.
Yeah, I would have.
He was gonna do that. I saw him. He picked up the card. He put it back down.
Yeah. I was gonna use it, but I realized.
So what happened when Iron Man then?
He would have healed 2, but instead I canceled that, and he took 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna save it for when he gets more than one boost icon, but healing
Well,
2
remember-
is not good.
This icon doesn't add to this,
Yeah.
just so you know.
But I'd rather him not heal, which is...
Right.
Yeah.
I still that would
Okay.
prevent your damage.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to be
no.
hit over here for 3, plus 1 more gone.
Alright. Advance. One revealed the villain's schemes.
I am going to use that mental resource and use enhanced spider sense to stop that.
Alright, cool. Now for Iron Man. One revealed Green Goblin. Green Goblin attacks the hero with the fewest hit points remaining, which is me. If no attack was made this way, the card gains surge. So he's gonna attack me, which is not good.
Yeah, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use 1 from Jessica Jones to do another enhanced spider sense.
Okay, thank you.
Stop that.
That's useful.
Yeah, but you can't even heal this turn though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got 3 cards now. Alright, Peter Parker, remove 1
Remove 1.
from Prime Security.
Mm.
Okay, attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without a Goblin Glider. Spend 2 energy to discard this card. He gets +1 attack.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, but at least we can hit him
Yeah.
now, and you're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but...
Alright, first player token gets passed to Iron Man.
Yeah.
So now it's my turn.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on one second. Let's look at our cards, because we got some cards over here. I wish you guys had a helicarrier or Avengers Mansion. Damn, I can't play anything. I can do this to help you for 2. If I do... Okay, so if I do that, I can do this. I'll need 1 more to do this. So I need at least 1 card.
okay.
But I do, then it has a free card over here, at least for what I want to do. Then let's look over here. I need... Oh man, it's Black Cat with it. I need... If I do this, I can play everything in my hand, and I'll still have 2 cards and a resource to give.
Okay.
So if you guys can hit and thwart, that's what. So look at Kamala Khan 2, or, you know,
Yeah.
you've got 2 cards and a resource if you need it.
Okay, so Iron Man, first thing I'm gonna do, use my rocket boots, getting rid of the resource from Chase Them Down to gain the aerial trait. So now I have the aerial trait. And then I shall use my powered gauntlets in order to deal 2 damage to the villain.
Okay.
I'll use my other powered gauntlets, deal 2 more damage to him.
Okay.
And then I'll use my Mark V helmet, remove 1 threat from each scheme. Unfortunately, there's only that 1.
Hey, one is better than none.
Yep. I'm going to use the arc reactor and ready myself.
I wouldn't attack.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just
Yeah.
heal.
Yeah. Okay, you're smart.
So then I shall... You'll have a card and a resource to give. Okay, so I'm going to use all... No, I'm not. I'm going to flip over to Tony Stark, and I'm going to use my Stark Tower before I put the rocket boots on top.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can get out this tech upgrade over here. Perfect.
And you have his ability if you want to use it, because it looks like you're gonna flip anyway.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So I'm going to use these 4 cards and get out this Avengers Mansion.
Oh, that's nice.
So now I have an Avengers Mansion.
That's always good.
So,
How much is that?
It costs...
No, that.
Oh, that? It costs 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the Avengers Mansion in order to... I'm going to choose myself, and I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my Futurist action. I will need to shuffle, though. Which means I get an extra encounter card. So I need 2 other cards, and I'll choose one to get. I'll just take this one. And then could I have a resource or a card?
Well, let's do another carrier to make something cheaper. Where you
Yep.
you can reduce the phase by 1.
So I want to use Tac Team and Emergency in order to play the Mark V armor. I'm gonna put that.
We'll just
down
put
there.
Tony over a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So now I have the Mark V armor, which gives me +6 hit points. And then I'll use Tony to heal 3.
Okay, I'm going to use that on him then.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Because my maximum right now is 16.
Yeah.
So I'm only 2 less than my max. Which is good. And that's it for Tony.
That was very good.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to generate a resource. Do you need cards with her? Probably use a couple, right?
I don't really have anything to play with them, though.
Oh, you don't have anything to do?
No, not really. Well,
You're going to flip.
yeah, but I don't
I got Black
really have a
Kappa. She's
point
not
of flipping.
really doing much. Then I got Surveillance Team. It's 2 for 3. I don't think that's the best. So how many cards do you think you're going to use over there?
I can use all of them, but I can't do much with them.
Right, but you're about to get maybe a Miss
Miss
Marvel
Marvel
card.
And I might need a bit of help paying for that, because usually my events cost 2. So I'll take a card, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'll exhaust my Avengers Mansion.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Question is, what am I doing over here? I'm paying that for that, and that for that. Alright, then. One more. Do you need one more card?
One more card? Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna exhaust this Avengers Mansion to give you a card.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna use a Black Cat, a Surveillance Team, plus this mental resource from Peter Parker. Well, I'm gonna generate the thing. I'm going to flip, then use the 2 resources and play Swinging Web Kick. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. Tally ho, Spider-Man.
Cool, he's down to 31 now.
Yeah. And Spider-Man will thwart for 2.
Alright.
Yeah, we gotta move some forward here.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, over here, I'm going to draw a card. Nope, I'm not going to draw a card. I'm going to play 3. I have a wild icon here from the Power of Leadership, which I'll make an energy. And, oh man, I should have read that better. Hero action, deal 5 damage to an enemy if you pay for this card using a lightning resource, which I did. Draw a recard, or an energy resource. Damn, I definitely should have done that.
Alright.
Okay. And then I'm going to exhaust to do 2 thwart.
Alright.
I know it could do more damage, but
Yeah.
we gotta keep this in check. And then I'm going to flip to Carol Danvers and draw a card. Ooh. Actually, I'll put away Vision to play First Aid, heal 2 damage from any character. I'm going to do it on...
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. On Aunt May, I don't feel confident.
No.
And I have 1 card I can't do anything with.
Okay.
And... why am I even using this stuff?
There are no minions.
No, they're all coming out as boosts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything with Hawkeye.
Okay.
Because it's not worth it, I don't think.
Alright, Kamala. First I'm going to use Teen Spirit and discard until I find a Miss Marvel card, which I have. Found a Miss Marvel card. So then I shall use this Avengers Mansion in order to play Biotechnic Polymer Suit. Hero resource, exhaust it, generate a wild resource for an event. Then I will use Genius and Enhanced Reflexes in order to play Red Dagger. Interrupt, when Red Dagger is defeated, spend 2 resources of different types, deal 2 damage to an enemy, and return him to your hand. Then I will flip over to Miss Marvel. I'll use the Biotechnic Polymer Suit, and I'll use Shrink to get out Big Hands. Hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. I'll use Embiggen, increase the amount by 2,
Okay.
so that's 6 damage.
He's down to 30. Oh, crap! I forgot about this.
Oh, yeah.
We just used everything, too.
Yeah.
That was our dumb fault. Alright, it is what it is. I
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Well, what did I use for one thing?
Just go ahead. I'll just block the best I can.
Well, it
Yeah,
just stays out until you spend the resources.
Well, we'll have to do that next turn. We're just gonna,
Alright.
I mean, we just don't have the resources.
And then I'll use myself and return this to my hand, but I can't play it.
Right.
But it's in my hand now. Because I have morphogenetics, so.
Yeah.
And that's it for... Oh, I'm going to use Red Dagger to thwart.
Yes.
And then,
He takes a consequential.
he does take a consequential. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Alright, let's drop.
Yep. Miss Marvel needs to shuffle.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. Yeah, some cards now. Exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's cool. Iron Man's powered up, man.
Yeah,
That
I
is-
have more cards in hero form than I do in alter ego form.
That's awesome.
I draw more, but I'm in alter ego form, so I only get 6.
Oh, crap right now. Damn it, Spidey. What are you doing? Hold on, man. Yeah, 'cause we're both going to get encounter cards next turn.
Yeah.
That's funny. Alright. He adds 4.
He does add 4.
I give you a 1, you give me a 5.
Okay. Here's a 5.
Well, we did good to keep him
Down.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Now he's going to attack.
Yes.
3, 4. Possibly 7.
Do you have like a card?
Well, I know she's sitting there because it's not in here. It's not in my hand. So she's right here.
Oh. Yes.
She's in here.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get her.
So
Question
first,
is, I could take possibly 7, but that's not
but
including.
he's not going to attack. Because he's going to end up scheming against
Well,
Tony.
right now he's going to attack though. Oh no.
No, he's going to scheme against Tony.
Oh, so I'm thinking he's attacking me. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's scheming against Tony.
So he's scheming against you. Yeah, okay.
So he probably won't end up attacking.
So we actually got a round to kind of get okay.
Yep.
So he's scheming.
Yep.
Remove 1 counter.
Alright.
And that's it.
So he flips back to Norman, which means he won't attack anybody this turn.
Okay, that's going to be
So we can get rid of the
useful.
Goblin Glider.
Well, it doesn't get rid of, does it?
If you spend 2.
Oh, I think you meant like right now it goes away.
No,
I'm
we can
like,
get rid of the
right,
Goblin
right.
Glider.
Okay, so we actually got pretty lucky with that then. This is you, right?
Yeah, that
Yes,
is me.
okay. Now, me.
Yes.
Now he's going to do the attack, but it's going to add. So it gets 8.
That does get 8. You don't get Spider Sense because he's not attacking.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, you don't get that.
My ability.
Yeah, you don't.
Alright, 1.
Alright, that's not horrible.
No, it's not. Over here, it's going to be the scheme 2. Plus 2 is 4, and then add 1 here. So here, I'll give you this. You give me a 5.
Okay.
I'm just worried about you guys. I mean,
then
we do have, if something...
he's
I
gonna
don't
try
wanna-
to attack Miss Marvel, but he's gonna add counters instead.
3.
Wait, I'll just put a 5 on and
Yeah.
get rid of these 2.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, we did a lot of damage. We've done a 20.
Yeah,
We did hit him pretty good.
we did.
You got a lot of crap over there. You're built. That's cool. Your soup
Yep.
came out quick. And he shuffled good, too. Alright, that's it, right?
Yep.
Now this, though.
Yep.
You gotta do those in order, so remember which one.
This one and then this
Yeah.
one. And then I do this one and then this
And
one.
I cannot help you this time.
Alright.
This time I am out.
Private Security Specialist. He does have guard.
Okay.
And also, all in a day's work, place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprise. Lots of infamy.
Yep. Nothing I can't stop it. I
Yeah.
got nothing over here. I don't have emergency.
Okay.
Oh, Carol. What? You have a family emergency. Oh, no. Give to the Carol Danvers player. I can flip. I'm already flipped. I'll exhaust to remove this from the game.
Yep.
Alright, that's 2 obligations out of the way.
That's good.
And that was him. I was like, wait a minute, didn't I just flip? Oh,
Yeah.
oh double, damn it.
What
This is the horrible one. It's gonna get 8. And it gets an extra card. That's
we
the
don't
one.
want that.
That's the one we got to get rid of this turn.
Yes,
That's gonna
we
be
do have to
priority.
get rid of that.
But now your ugliness.
Yep. Private Security Specialist.
All right.
And Mad Genius. When revealed Norman Osborn, discard the top card of your deck for each infamy counter on criminal enterprise. That's
15.
13.
15.
15. Jeez.
Yeah. So much for getting your supports out, huh?
Yeah.
You just shuffled that though, right?
I did shuffle.
All right. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
oh man, we had this down so
8,
low too.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Well, it is what it is.
lost one of my supports.
Alright.
That's good. It's
Now we
only
got some
one
enemies
left.
in play though too.
Yes, we do have some
This is
enemies.
priority though.
That is priority.
But so
Yes.
it's our turn, right?
Oh, I should have unexhaust.
Yep.
I
And that
forgot
comes to me.
unexhaust. It does go to you.
Alright, I can't do a whole lot of anything.
We do have
Well, I'm
three
gonna
of those
play
dimensions.
great responsibility. I said
Yeah.
great responsibility to play web shooter.
Okay, that's good.
Uses 3 counters and just play 3 counters, and those are going to have discarded. A hero resource. I am in hero reform. Exhaust web shooter and remove 1 web counter from it. Generate a wild resource.
That's cool.
I am going to have to use Avengers Mansion on myself as I have 5 resources and nothing to play. So, let's do this. Okay, that's actually nice, to tell you the truth. I am going to use energy to play... Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use genius to play for justice. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. 4 threat instead if you paid using a mental resource, which you can see on genius I did. So get 1 back, please.
1.
And can you? You guys got enemies, huh?
We do have enemies. I can deal with mine. This one is a little bit...
Oh, wait. Because I've been saving up the whole game, I'm going to do the 2 responses and do 2 damage.
Yes.
Hawkeye's been in play this whole time and waiting for minions, so yeah, we're retconning people. I don't care. That was the point of this.
You were going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and this goes
I need
away.
1 back.
And you need 1 back.
Yes. Alright, that's a little...
Yeah. That's
Hawkeye's pretty good, back to 8 damage.
Yeah.
Then he could do 9, 10, 11, but that's pretty good. Alright, good, that's the Hawkeye. Yay, you did your job, Hawkeye, you stupid
Great
bowman.
job, Hawkeye.
Thank you.
You stupid bowman.
Well, I loved an Ultron movie where fighting robots with a bow and arrow. Does that anything make sense here? I look how they made fun of him, like that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm actually going to exhaust web shooter to get rid of a counter. So I've got 2 left.
Yep, in order to generate a resource.
A wild resource. I'm going to play interrogation room. After you defeat a minion, exhaust interrogation room, 1 threat from a scheme. So I will exhaust and hit that one.
That's cool.
And gets rid of a threat.
Nice. Private security specialist goes here.
Yeah.
The interrogation room is nice because it just stays out.
Yeah, I wish I would have got it, get it out early as possible, the more it does.
Yeah.
Especially good in like Ultron or
Yeah.
Mutant Gym Formula. And then
There's
yes, thank you.
Yep.
My son, I love playing other people. I have energy, had nothing to do with it. He pointed that out, so we'll get rid of that.
It gets rid of 2 energy resources.
Yep, awesome.
So that's epic.
That is epic. Thank you for noticing that and remembering.
Yep.
But we still got this to deal with.
Yep.
I don't know if I can do anything about it. I'm going to see in a minute. Alright, Miss Marvel.
Oh, that? I can deal with that. Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yes, you're Miss Marvel.
I'm Miss
Sorry to
Marvel.
confuse
You're
you
Captain
people.
Marvel. Yeah.
No, I'm Morbid. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Alright, so let's see here. Let's do this. Damn, we're not going to do much for Criminal Enterprise. I'm going to play What, do you know what you're gonna do this turn? Do you need a card?
Wait, hold on. I need a card.
You do need a card.
I do
I'm gonna
need a
use
card.
Carol Danvers' ability to get a card.
Thank you.
Okay. And how about you over there?
I've got my Futurist Action and my Avengers Mansion. I'm all good.
You're all good?
Yeah.
Then I am going to exhaust. I'll do it this way so the camera can see better. I'm going to exhaust my Avengers Mansion then to draw a card. Well, I'm going to use one from the Triskelion, which I still can't see how anybody can use this ability.
Yeah.
Get 4 allies out at one time. I don't see how you're going to do that, but.
No.
And I'm going to play Alpha Flight Station. Exhaust Alpha Flight Station, choose and discard one card from your hand, draw one card. Draw 2 cards instead if you are Carol Danvers. The low orbit station can beam cargo and crew to and from the Triskelion. Wow, I can give you +3 attack. Because now, does that hero action for the Power Gloves actually say attack?
It does say attack. Hero action.
So
attack.
if I play lead from the front, that'll be an extra attack for each of those, and it'll be an attack for Iron Man, and then you can ready an attack again.
It doesn't have the attack trait, but it does.
No, as long as it says attack in parentheses.
It does say attack in parentheses.
Then that's what matters.
Alright, cool.
Like, to show people are talking about, see how it says attack in parentheses right there? As long as it says that.
Alright.
I don't think anything. Oh, yeah, some do have the attack trait, but.
And what does lead from the front do?
Choose a player. Each character on that player gets +1 thwart and +1 attack until
So
the end of
that'll
the
work
phase.
for Mark V helmet as well. Because that's got hero action thwart in parentheses.
Each character. Oh, so that won't work with the
Yeah,
gauntlets
it won't.
then. Yeah,
Alright,
it's
yeah,
not
that
that.
makes sense.
It's not that great then.
No.
That works with Triskelion if you had like multiple allies out.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna bother with. Okay, then that makes it easier.
Okay, so yeah.
So I'm gonna get rid of lead from the front to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I am gonna have to. So I have to draw this one, then I gotta shuffle this. And that's an encounter card.
Yeah.
Give it a little cut. And that's my second card. Ooh, mama. Oh, man. I got too many cards. Yeah. So let's see. If I get rid of these 3, I can play this. Need more cards. There's a lot of good stuff.
Well, I could give you my Avengers Mansion.
Let me see, hold on.
And Spider-Man has his helicarrier too.
Right. So if I did 2 helicarrier made for free, it'd still be too short, I think. I could do this, play this. Then I could do this and that and this and play this. I'll save it for yourself.
Okay.
I was going to get out a helicarrier myself, but I want to do something else.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to Use Emergency and Mockingbird to pay for Cosmic Flight. So I gain the aerial trait, and if I want, I could discard that to prevent 3 damage. So that's like a desperation thing.
Yeah, desperate situation.
Yeah.
If you're about
And
to
then
die.
I'm going to use Haymaker and Helicarrier, then exhaust Spider-Man's Helicarrier to make it 1 cheaper. And I'm going to play Photonic Blast to deal 5 damage to an enemy. You pay for this card using a Lightning or Energy Resource draw card. So that's going to be 5.
Okay.
Oh, I have to flip, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
Yeah. And that was her.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Oh,
And again,
was
I'm not going to use...
Spider-Man gonna flip back to Peter, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll generate the
Mental.
mental resource just in case if I draw something.
Alright, Miss Marvel. I shall spend 2 resources from energy and play Sneak By. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme.
That's nice.
And then I'll use my Morphogenetics and exhaust myself to put that back into my hand.
Nice.
Now I'll use my Biotechnic Polymer
Wait,
Suit.
did you remove 5?
From there? No.
Yeah, I did Photonic Blast.
Oh,
Oh,
I
did you-
just did 5 damage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just realized he's Norman, so
Right.
we can't deal damage to him. We
Okay.
can remove from Criminal Enterprise.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I used Biotechnic Polymer Suit, which gives me a wild resource for use of playing an event. And I'll use Enhanced Spider Sense and that resource in order to play Sneak By again and remove 3 more threat.
Do you want to use that thing or no?
Embiggen?
Yeah.
That only works for an attack event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it worked for any event.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Shrink is the one for thwarting.
Oh, okay. But
I
Shrink
don't know
doesn't stay
Shrink.
in play, does it?
Shrink does stay in play.
Oh, it does?
Just like it's basically just Embiggen, except
Right.
instead of attack, it's thwarting.
Oh, but that's cool. I didn't know it stayed in play.
Yeah. And then I'll use Big Hands and Endurance to play this other Sneak By that's in my hand and
Wow.
remove 3 more threat. Here, and give me one of those.
No, just give me the
Hold on.
2
Yeah.
so we don't
Alright,
screw up this
yeah.
math.
Here's the 2.
Okay, then I'll give you the 3.
Yeah, give me the 3.
Good thwarting.
Yep.
Good thing you're the protection player.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the justice player.
And then I'll use Red Dagger to thwart for 2.
Where are we at? 9 out of 28. He's gonna thwart too. Why don't we do a little bit of? Well, what are you doing over here for damage? At least 4.
Well, hold up. Not at least 4, because I have to kill him.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, let's thwart
I
him. Let's
can
thwart him because
flip
who
him
knows?
if I wanted to, but I don't really want to with Iron Man.
You can, huh?
I can.
That might be good the next turn.
Alright then, so I think I should
So
do
let's
that.
do that.
So I'm using Red Dagger to thwart.
Yeah. Because then we'll have a whole turn to. Although, I do have that, and I'm going to have another one over here.
Yeah. How many cards do you have in your?
I'm going to flip. I'm definitely going to flip.
How many?
I got 4.
4.
Yeah.
So 1 card wouldn't help you.
No.
Because I can give you my Stark Tower, which will... Well, if you have a web shooter in your discard pile. Alright, either way, that's it for Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Now on to Tony. I will use my Futurist action first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get this, actually. Perfect. And
I love when Iron Man's built up like that. It just looks cool from even this side of the table.
Yep. Then I'm gonna... Ooh, I can use my Stark Tower
Yep.
on myself to get these rocket boots back out.
Nice.
So I have those in my hand. So then I
Because
shall-
rocket boots that you take the or start target to top tech, right?
Yep,
Yes.
top most tech.
And the top
upgrade.
tech was the boots. All right.
Then I shall flip over to Iron Man.
Might as well draw your card because nobody else can use it. Avengers Mansion.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, I may
I
as
can't
well.
use it. You can't use
Yeah.
it, so.
Alright, so I'm going to spend.
Wait, before you do that, while you were in alter ego form, did you want to heal?
I'm at 14 out of 16, so I may as
Well,
well.
what's the heal on it? 3?
3. So I'd be wasting only 1, which isn't that
Because
bad.
then you're getting ready with that, right?
Yeah, I can ready myself with that. Alright, so I'll heal.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Now you're kind of up to
max,
maximum.
which is 16.
Well, can you play your rocket boots before you do all that?
Well, that'll just give me the hit point, so
Right, so you'll be up to 16.
I'll be up to
17.
17.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Alright, so
you know
now
what you're
I'm gonna
doing.
flip over.
Yeah, you know
to
what you're
Iron
doing.
Man,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna spend Hulk, Nick Fury, and Tigra
Oh my god.
in order to play Pepper Potts.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. You can move those 2 over.
Oh yeah, I can move these
Can
two
you
over.
see on the camera? Point to Stark Tower. Can you see yourself on that?
Not really.
Okay, well Stark Tower's over there.
Well, barely.
Yeah.
Not really. Alright, so resource, exhaust Pepper Potts, generate the resource of the top of generate the resources of the top card in your discard.
Oh wow, so if you had like energy, that could
Yeah.
be. Oh, that's cool.
It's a mental resource.
Right.
So I'll use that for rocket boots in order to gain the aerial trait.
Very nice.
And then I'll use my powered gauntlets and I deal 2 damage so I can kill this private security specialist.
Haha, private security specialist.
And chase them down. Response: thwart. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Very good.
Yep.
Go Iron Man, go. And you don't even need to Futurist anymore.
No.
You pretty much
not
got everything
really.
you want.
Then I'm gonna use my Mark V helmet and remove 1 threat from each scheme, but it's just that one, so. So, I could either make him flip, like right now, or...
No, do a little bit more damage to it if you can.
Alright, I'll just use my powered gauntlets and deal 2 damage to an enemy.
Yeah.
Here's a 3.
Okay.
Then,
I'd get out those little rocket boots.
yeah, I'll use uppercuts. I'll use uppercut in order to play rocket boots. So I get +1 hit point because of that.
Okay, I'm gonna put that right with that.
So I'm at 17 hit
so we know we got
points.
2 pairs of
Yeah.
boots.
That makes most sense.
Alright.
Alright, and then I shall use my the arc reactor in order to ready myself.
Yeah.
And I will use myself to thwart for 2.
Yeah, thwart or...
Because I only have 1 attack.
Oh, I didn't know if you had like cards that did something.
No. Oh wait, yeah, I thwarted for 2, so yeah.
Mm.
And then,
Oh boy, we need to do some hitting.
I could use my Repulsor Blast.
Yeah, hit him.
Alright, so I'll use Supersonic Punch to play Repulsor Blast. Hero action, deal 1 damage to an enemy, and discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed energy resource discarded this way, deal 2 additional damage to that enemy.
Ooh, that's scary.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 energy resource. And all of the rest of them are combat
I
resources.
seen that too, I seen it.
Yep. So that does 3 damage.
Alright, that's nice
Okay.
though, that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Need to knock that down a little bit.
And
Alright.
then I believe that's it for Iron Man.
That was pretty good.
Yep.
That's that?
Yep, that's that.
That's that. Okay.
Unexhaust
Um,
and draw up.
shouldn't she be down?
In Biggin?
No, her.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah, we got 3 people in hero form.
Oh yeah, she would've.
Yeah.
She was gonna flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we always do 2 and 2 when we do 4-player. Always 2 people in alter ego, 2 people in hero.
So we unexhaust everything that Iron Man has, and we draw
So how many cards are you drawing?
7 right now, because it's to a maximum hand size of 7.
Oh, okay.
It would be 8 if there was no max.
Right,
but,
right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to draw a card over here because I'm going to end up getting cards. 2, 3, 4. Of course. The Spider Tracer, now all the guys are gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we might draw some new guys.
Right. So let's see. She might actually be good to get out. Alright, well that'll be next turn. Yeah, I wouldn't even do Futurists anymore over there.
No, not really.
No,
I have enough cards.
you have everything you pretty much can get out, can't you?
Yeah, I think
Except for the...
a helicarrier.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, and combat training as well.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, and then there's other things that are not like permanent things.
Right. Okay. See that
But, yeah.
stuff. Okay. The ugliness. Let's add 4. So I'll give you a 1.
Okay, here is 5. Right. I got confused a little bit.
Okay. Then against me is going to scheme for 2 plus 2. That's 4. I'm going to throw an emergency and prevent one of those. So it's going to be 3.
Okay, so 3 scheme.
Over here, it's going to attack. Oh, he's not attacking. The villain heals 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to scheme. 2.
For 2.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that 1.
No, it's...
Scheming.
Oh, it's scheming. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Now he's going to attack you. This will add the
Yeah.
counters. Okay. It's a boost of payoff, so add a infamy plus the 1 icon.
So 2.
2, yeah. Tell us if we're doing that right. The little triangle I'm counting as like adding scheme or damage,
It is.
and the little star just does this effect. It doesn't count as
That's
the
how
scheme
it
or
works.
attack plus this, does it? So let us know.
No, that's how it works, I think.
I think that's how it works too, but see if people tell us. Most people don't comment, so we're on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was that, right?
Yep.
Maybe we can flip that side, yeah. Alright,
Peter, draw your
Peter.
cards.
When revealed, choose to either spend 2 wishes of any type or give a villain a face down card. I'm going to do 2 from strength.
Okay.
Villain schemes. I cannot read about that.
Okay.
3.
Alright.
It goes up so fast. Alright, over here. Guard. Once my minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain.
There's your minion.
Yeah. When revealed, this
Oh,
card gains
yes.
Surge. Alter Ego. Oh, the villain attacks. Never mind. And we gotta flip this. Which means
Yes.
next turn. So it's getting 5 a turn.
Yep. Which is not very good.
Nope.
We'd rather it have only 4 a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to flip him soon.
Yeah. Flip them to...
Go flip swifter. So what am I doing here? He's attacking me?
Yeah, I think so. He is attacking you.
Oh. But he's not actually attacking, he's gonna add a counter.
Okay.
Alright, that was me.
Yep. Kamala. Home by dawn.
Alright, so one more obligation out of there. It's 3 of the 4.
Yep.
So that's that.
Assault. When revealed, hero form, the villain attacks you.
Not in hero form. Oh, when you're in
I
hero
am
form.
Shh. Okay, that's good.
That
because
is really good.
removes- That adds to.
Shadows of the Past that was. That's why we're happy.
Yeah.
That's twice we got lucky too. It's at the first flip. That's what happened
Yep.
last time too. Yes.
That is good.
Because that'll crush you, man. That'll really add a lot of
Yeah,
intensity.
especially with Kamala's thing, because
Mhm.
Pepper Potts is also a persona support.
Oh yeah.
Well, Kamala doesn't have
Alright.
too many personas out right now.
We need to do some stuff here if we can.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to use... I know I'm retconning, but I'm using the thing to do 2 damage.
Yes, yes. That's
Yes. We all know that's what I would have done. And
good. Yes, we do now.
Just
That's
don't-
what you would have
I'm
done.
thinking about beer instead of the game.
Okay.
I was just thinking about drinking beer. Because I don't like to drink beer by myself. I got my friends, but I can't see my freaking friends because of everything that's going on.
Okay.
They're all being pansies. I don't want you to come over. Alright, we gotta do this right because it's getting a little intense here and we need to do some damage. We need to
we
flip
do
him.
need to do some damage.
And I
flip
cannot-
him.
Got this jerk on me. So I guess this is all I can do then. Seems kind of weak. Alright, I'm gonna put out energy channel.
Okay.
So that's the one that gets energy resources, then I get the counter, but I don't have anything to do with it
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
Then I am going to... I need 1 for that. I would like to get 2 more for that. I can't do a lot. I'm relying so much on Iron Man, it sucks.
Well,
I need to pay for that with this. Okay. Well, I got cards. That's what I'm trying to look at. Like, what do we need the cards and resources for? I need, over here, if I'm going to do my maximum ability, I need 1 for 1 there. I would like to spend... I need another card and this resource to play that. So he can't... Oh, I do have that resource, though. So I need the... So if I actually use both of these, I have a card I can give somebody. Yeah? That's what it looks like?
yeah.
Alright, I'm just trying to look. How are you guys looking? Do you need cards? Do you need resources?
I don't need cards.
Yeah, you probably don't need cards.
I mean, the only
Okay.
mental resource I have is Genius, and I'm not sure if I want to waste 2 of those on 1 rocket boot.
Eh.
But I'm gonna have to, so
Yeah.
not much of a choice.
Do you have anything else you want to play with, or any other support or upgrades? Or
Yeah, I do want to play something, but I
Okay.
can handle that. And I will, if I go by my plan, I'll still have an extra card left over, so I don't need any cards.
Okay, then let's do this. I am going to.
You do have the private security specialist.
I do. I'm trying to think here. I can do this for that. I can do this for that. Which means I still draw. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's the crazy thing about doing this. Everything in your hand is usable.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to spend. I feel that's a bad move. Alright, I'm going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. So what did I say? I needed the 2 resources. And you got another card draw over there if you needed it. So do you mind if I use this? You don't need it?
Nope, nobody needs it.
I'm going to use Avengers Mansion for Carol to draw another card.
That's good.
Okay. We're getting somewhere now. I got 2 cards, they cost 3 each. That's the problem I'm trying to do here. That's what I'm trying to do is... I am going to spend... three resources from First Aid, Lead from the Front, and Inspired. And I am going to play Photonic Blast, which does 5 damage, and I get to draw a card.
You have private security specialist. He has guard.
I will exhaust and kill this guard.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I will play
Okay.
Photonic Blast. And
That does 5.
Draw a card. Oh my god.
Do it again.
I could.
Oh, and you gotta discard it.
But if we can flip that, I can do a big one next turn on him. You know what I mean? 'Cause these are my bigger attacks. Because I'm not being able to put anything on here.
Well,
Or if I flip him, you can do some damage, right?
yeah, we can do some damage if you flip him.
You guys over there.
Yeah.
Problem is I am out of sources. In order for me to do what I gotta do over here, I need both of those. Oh, I got that.
You do have that, and you got your scientist.
Yeah, I
resource.
needed both of these before
Okay.
that. So I actually, let me double check. So if I do this, then I flip, I can do this. So I'll have those 2 plus this to play that. Alright, yeah, I'm going to give the helicarrier to, what's her face?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, to play, and I will play Spider-Man, Lead from the Front,
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman, to do another Photonic Blast.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
he flips over to Green Goblin form,
Yep.
and this gets 8. State of Madness does.
And each person in hero form,
Takes 3 indirect.
so that's going to be Carol, or
You
Captain Marvel.
You take 2, and Hawkeye takes 1, because it's indirect damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good thing I didn't, okay. So he's not dead yet.
And Iron
I'm not
Man,
dead yet.
Iron Man also takes 3 damage.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I have 17 health.
Yeah, but you gotta know we have healing.
Mm.
And I just used my
Also
first.
flip over and heal.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that ability.
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of, I am actually going to flip. And I'm going to exhaust Alpha Flight Station, getting rid of power to draw 2 cards.
Power of leadership.
Power of Leadership.
It's not just power.
And I'm going to use Energy Absorption to place 3 counters.
Cool.
I'm going to take this card.
Okay.
Bingo. I'm going to do 2 from Genius and put out Maria Hill. Everybody
Nice.
draws a card.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of, man, that was kind of crazy.
It was.
Going through a lot of cards, though. Yeah, I went through half my deck. I just flipped.
Jeez.
Yeah, look at. I went through half my deck.
Jeez.
That was pretty insane.
Oh, that's perfect.
And I'm going to use Maria Hill to thwart.
Cool. Maria takes some damage, and it's thwarting for 2, so here's
Oops.
1 threat back.
And you know what? Because he might flip back. Thinking of using this. Oh, I can't.
You're not in hero form.
Damn.
So, that's
Alright, I can't do anything. Yeah, if I'm not going to use Hawkeye, I'm trying to save this one last one, maybe do a
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Alright. Kamala.
Oh, that would have been good. I would have do 6 damage, but.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kamala. So, I'm going to use Enhanced Reflexes to play Bruno. Bruno Carelli. So, Bruno's out, and I'm going to use him and place a card beneath him.
Did I use Genius to play for that?
So then I shall flip over. Oh, right, I can't use Morphogenetics.
If I. Draw a card. Then play her. Oh, I kind of screwed up.
Okay, so I will use Strength. Oh, I'm going to use my Biotechnic Polymer Suit, generate a wild resource, and I'm going to use Strength in order to play Tackle. Hero action, attack, stun an enemy. If you paid for it using a combat resource, Strength has 2, then deal 3 damage to that enemy. And I'll use a
Oh,
big
you're gonna stun him?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna do. That's funny. Shit. I mean, poops.
You can still do it, though.
Well, no, I can't stun him twice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it actually, like, stun him?
Yeah, Mockingbird.
Oh.
Because otherwise, I'm not gonna
Okay,
pay. I'm not gonna pay
then-
3 to not stun.
Yeah, and I do 3 damage to him. Oh, and I did use Embiggen, so that's 5 damage.
You do 3 damage.
I do 5 damage.
5 damage.
And then I'm gonna...
Hold on before you do anything. If you're about to use that red dagger, you're gonna need a couple resources to get him back, right?
Oh yeah, I can use Red Dagger. Alright, sure.
If that's your plan.
It may as well be.
Okay, I'll go thwart if I were you.
Yeah, I'll have Red Dagger thwart, and he removes 2.
What's that right now? 9, 10, 11, 12? So we need to do damage.
Okay.
I think this time he should do damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have...
I know it's kind
Yeah,
of...
I'll have Red Dagger attack for 2.
Yeah.
And he dies, but when Red Dagger is defeated, spend 2 resources of different types. I've got Avenger's Mansion, which is mental, and Big Hands, which is physical. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and return him to your hand.
Okay. It's kind of expensive, because now you gotta pay 3 more to get him out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that's it for Miss Marvel.
Alright.
Iron Man. So, I shall use Mockingbird and Genius in order to play Helicarrier. And then I shall use Pepper Potts to generate both of the resources off of Genius.
Awesome.
Yep. And I'm going to use that to play Combat Training. I'm running out of room to put
I'd
things.
put it underneath him.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get +1 attack.
Yeah, I'm doing this actually.
Then I shall use the mental resource on Chase Them Down in order to gain the aerial trait. Alright. So
Do you want to use your match? Oh, never mind. You already got stuff.
first I'll use my Mark V helmet and thwart for 1. Then I'll use my powered gauntlets and deal 2 damage to an enemy. Then I'll use my other powered gauntlets and deal 2 more damage to an enemy. Yep. Then...
Can you use your Stark Tower on me? Oh, you gotta flip to do that.
Yeah. So, I will use my basic attack.
Which is now 2.
Yep, because of combat training.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes 2 damage. Then I will use my arc reactor and ready myself. And I think I'm gonna heal when I flip.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I'm gonna use Avengers Mansion on myself in order to draw a card. Ooh, that's a card. I could kill him right now and flip him to his second stage.
You would take 4 points, and you would take 4 points. No, everybody does.
Yes.
But it's got to be done. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got to get flipped.
I'll use Attack Team and Relentless Assault in order to play Supersonic Punch. Hero action. Attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait.
Wow. So that hits him.
And he flips over to stage 2.
I don't know about this one revealed. To me, that's like revealing. I'm going to reread that. Oh, I think we did read that. That when he switches stage. Did we?
We read that when he switches form.
Oh yeah, we switches form. Right, I kind of figured that. Hold on. When revealed, Green Goblin, when revealed. If an ability reads when revealed Green Goblin, that ability triggers only if the Green Goblin... Okay. Let me look that up here. We're just trying to figure it out because that's going to be a big hit. It's going to be 16 points of damage, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
When revealed, page 18. A when revealed ability is a type of triggered ability indicated by the bold when revealed timing trigger. When a player reveals a card from the encounter deck, a new scheme stage, or a new villain stage, all when revealed abilities on the card are resolved. Okay. Oh. If an encounter card with a when revealed ability enters play during setup, resolve that ability. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually it is going to go off. So that's 4 each?
Yep. Indirect.
Yeah. Indirect. So I'm taking 4.
Miss Marvel is taking 4.
And this is going to kill both of my guys.
Yeah.
And then do 2 on Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Alright. So, he has 18 per person, which is 72, I believe. Yeah, it's 72.
Alright.
Alright, then I shall use my helicarrier on myself in order to play Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy and then discard the top 5 cards. I'm gonna have to flip either way. And for each printed energy resource discard this way, deal 2 additional damage to that enemy. So I need to discard these ones and then shuffle this to discard another one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is for each printed energy resource. So if something has 2 energy resources, then that'll count.
Yep.
So that is 3 energy resources and a wild resource, which I think that counts.
Yes, it does.
So that is 4. So, it's 9 damage.
Very good hit, Iron Man.
Yep.
I got some stuff next turn. If we can somehow not have that happen,
Yep.
and you get your encounter card.
And then, yeah, I do. Then I shall flip over to Tony Stark
Yep.
and heal 3.
Yep.
And then I'll use Stark Tower on you.
And what does that do exactly?
Exhaust Stark Tower.
I already went through my deck. Oops.
Oh, okay then.
Hold on, let me see.
Has to be attack upgrade.
You probably don't have any in yours, do you?
Iron Man? No. But Miss Marvel might.
I do not. Nothing over here does.
Miss Marvel does.
Okay.
So I'll use it on Miss Marvel.
Alright.
Yep.
What's her tech upgrade?
Energy barrier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
See when he does big attack. See, that's what sucks. So I got rid of my guys. I was going to use them for chump blocking.
Yeah. But he got rid of them.
Yes, he did.
And that's it for Tony. Spider-Man.
Alright. Spider-Man. I'm going to generate... Oh, I'm not... Never mind. The mental resource.
Okay.
I'm going to play Aunt May. I'm going to exhaust Aunt May and heal 4.
That's good.
We'll take you down.
I'm at 6 out of 10.
And you're in hero form.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna flip too, so it's best if you heal yourself. Oh, Aunt May only heals herself. It's Aunt May.
Alright, I am going to... I'm going to pay 1 for Spider Tracer to do first aid on Miss Marvel. So heal
Okay.
2 damage.
Thank you. So I'm now at 8, which is better.
And I'm going to flip. Now, like, the Peter Parker said for the round, or is it limit once per round? It generate a mental resource. Limit once per round. So it's generated, I'm just not using it yet. But I use it for that. So in other words, I am going to... No, I don't think I even need to do this. Do I? I don't think I do. Was there a minion anywhere?
There was a minion, but he got killed by Captain Marvel. Because he was a guard, so...
Alright. Well, because I'm playing 2 characters, I'm cheating a little bit. She would do her damage on him. Oh,
He's a guard.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to do that, but I
Yeah,
can't
but
do that.
you can't.
Okay. So there's that and that. Question is, do I thwart or do I
Attack.
think I need to thwart because
Yeah, you need to thwart.
there's already 12 up there and he's accelerated.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I am Justice. I'm going to thwart.
Yeah, and you do have heroic intuition, so you thwart for 2 instead.
Yes. And that is all I can do.
Yep.
Alright. There's what it is.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2.
Now we unexhaust and we draw up.
6. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit hard next turn. Hopefully he'll be...
Alive, or in Green Goblin form.
Yes. If I can somehow keep him like that, that'd be good.
Yeah. He still has 8 things.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that. That's 4 a turn. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick. Oh crap. Alright. Everybody unexhausted, everybody drew.
Yep.
Put the big 5 here.
Oh.
So that's up to 14, 28.
Okay.
I don't know if they can see that up here. Can we? Yeah, I think they can see that.
Yeah, I think I can see that too.
Alright,
Oh, I need to draw it for Tony.
yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
This paltry 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So he starts over here with scheming. No, yeah, with that. Be nothing.
Nice.
That is nice. So I'm going to attack you, but he's stunned.
Alright,
So
that's good.
that saved you.
That's excellent.
I was going to...
Scheme against Tony?
Nothing. Oh my
Nice.
god, that's crazy. That was not intentional. Now he's going to attack me for 4 plus 1. 1 does come off of here. So
Okay.
that's 5 damage. But I'm going to do a backflip out of the way. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent all that damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that he was stunned.
Oh yeah, that helped you out a lot.
Yeah.
As we gotta get out some. Now's the time to get out chump blockers.
Yeah.
And of course, all your allies are over there.
Well, I do have one ally in my hand. And he's like the best chump blocker.
Okay. Chump.
Chump blocker. Yeah.
Chump blocker. He's a fat guy. That's why he always gets hit. Alright. Now the ugliness, though. The villain heals X damage where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If no damage was healed, but there is damage healed, so it's 2, so it's 4 damage he's going to heal.
Yep,
That
he's back up to
sucks.
67.
Yeah, but...
Alright then. Private security specialist.
And my Hawkeye's gone.
Ah.
So he's there.
Wait, okay. Yeah. All in a day's work. Remove 2 from State of Madness.
Alright.
Because we can't put 2. Goblin Glider.
Ooh.
Attached to the Green Goblin.
We'll do something about that.
Yeah.
Green Goblin attacks the hero with the fewest hit points remaining. If no attacks are made this way, the card gains surge.
That would be Miss Marvel.
How much does he have?
How much does he have? He's at...
She.
She has 8.
So she's at least 5.
Yeah.
The most she can do is 8. I'm going to defend with Peter. Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that defends 3 for me. I still do get hit if...
Do you?
I think it
I
does.
thought it all comes to me. I chose to jump in the way. That's why I understand it. Defend, defense, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't... Yeah. Alright, let's look at... Some game effects and card abilities reference defense. There are a few different ways a defense can occur. A hero can use their basic defense power to defend against an attack. The hero must exhaust to use this power. The amount of damage dealt by the attack is reduced by the hero's defense. And any damage... Okay, let me read it. The amount of damage dealt by the attack is reduced by the hero's defense value. And any remaining damage is dealt to the defending hero.
To the defending hero.
And I'm the defending hero.
Yes, you are.
Okay. A damage where an ally can exhaust the defend against an attack. Damage from the attack is dealt to the ally. If a triggered ability is labeled as a defense, such as Hero Interrupt, resolving that ability is considered defense, unspecified by the text. The hero does not exhaust when using it. If a player defends an attack against another player with a card they control, that player becomes a new target of the attack. So I think it goes on me.
Yes, it does.
That's what it seems to me. Let us know if you
'Cause
think that's incorrect.
I do have this, but I'd rather you defend because you have Aunt May, so you can heal.
So, here we
You're
go.
defending. Yep. He's attacking.
5, 6, 7, 8 maximum.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I took 5.
That's
That
not
hurts.
good.
But he stayed.
He did stay
And
in villain form.
I've got something that might be able to stun him again.
Ooh,
But
that's good.
we got a couple things though. We got a problem. I'm already exhausted.
Yep.
He's got that glider. You got that guy, but that guy does 1 damage, I mean.
Yeah, but...
Oh, but you can't attack anybody else anyway.
Yeah, but I don't really have any attack things.
The point is though, it's now time to hit.
Yep.
We've got our opportunity, because when that flip, that sucks. So we need to hit, and we need to hit with...
the first player token gets passed?
Yep.
To Miss Marvel. Alright.
Alright, so let's look at what we got here.
Yep.
See what I need, because we got cards.
Yes.
You've got cards, okay. So let's see, I can do this for that. That'll get it to maximum. That's going to be 10 right there.
That's good.
I can... Ooh. Come here. Ooh, I'm the last guy. Printed cost. Okay, then if I double it, I can do this. Hold on, I'm trying to see what I can do here. I can do, as of right now, I can do 10 damage. I can get out Maria, but...
You were going last, so
yeah,
it would
there's
be
really no
not
point
very
in doing that. I could get out Hawkeye again. Which...
He's pretty good.
To pay 3 just for a chump block is kind of sucky.
Yeah.
It's almost like I was thinking of getting out Maria. Use her to thwart. She got 1 hit point left, and I'll just block a hit. Oh,
Yeah.
we've got energy resources we got to deal with.
Miss Marvel, I could either draw a card, or I could either play a card and get rid of that, but that would be barely doing anything, or I could just have other people give me cards and hope I get like an event.
What do you mean wouldn't be doing anything? If you got rid of that, that's
well,
huge.
alright, yeah, alright, so it's Miss Marvel's turn.
I know, I'm just trying to see if I can help you, see if you want that help. So, because I've got something here, but I've got nothing to do with it. I don't want to use this on that.
No.
I'm going to have to draw myself some cards and figure it out. Okay.
Well, it's Miss Marvel's turn.
Yes.
So,
well, if you need a card, let me know.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 energy barriers in order to play energy barrier.
Okay.
Has 3 reflection counters. And then I'm going to use the energy resources off of Wiggle Room and Red Dagger in order to get rid of the Goblin Glider.
Alright.
And that's about all I can do. So I'll flip over.
Well, oh, you're going to heal. Yes.
I'll recover.
Recover, yes.
I do have 5 recovery, which is nice, but I can only recover 2. And that's it for Kamala. Or Miss Marvel.
She can't do anything in alter ego form?
No, well, she can use Bruno, but I have to attach cards to it. Or I could take that 1 card, but I don't really need to. Not in alter ego form anyway.
That was kind of a terrible turn.
Yeah, I know. I said I was going to do barely anything.
Well, I mean, I've got some cards. Could help you. You only healed 2?
Yeah.
Alright, it is what it is.
Alright.
Remember, I got cards.
Yes, I know you have cards.
No, to give, I'm saying.
To give, yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you can hit.
Well,
But Are you gonna flip?
Am I gonna flip?
Like, you know, are you gonna have to get an extra encounter card?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
You're going
Well,
to.
not this turn, but next turn.
Okay, then we'll leave you like that then.
Yep.
Yeah, let's not draw an encounter card if we don't have to.
Yep. Alright, Tony. I have no tech upgrades in here. Do you have any tech upgrades?
I do.
Alright, so I'll use Dark Tower on you so you can get a tech upgrade.
That goes to your hand, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Then I shall flip over to hero form. So I'm going to use Genius to play Hulk, which is a good chump blocker because he's cheap and has 5 health.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use Pepper Potts to generate the resources off of Genius.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to use them for Rocket Boots to gain the aerial trait. But that's okay because I can do more damage with the aerial trait.
Do you plan on using Avengers Mansion? Draw a card now. Maybe you might, get a mental resource before you do that.
Yeah,
so you still have the 2
yep,
generated.
I still have the 2 generated.
Yes.
I'm gonna use Avengers Mansion on myself. No, that's not a mental resource. So I'll use these 2 for Rocket Boots.
Yeah.
And then I'll use Tac Team and Relentless Assault in order to play Supersonic Punch. Hero action, deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait.
Wow. That is supersonic.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna use the Helicarrier on myself. So it costs 1 cheaper. And I'm gonna use a Relentless Assault in order to play Haymaker. Hero action, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Now I'll use all my stuff. Oh wait, I forgot. I was gonna heal before I flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. So I'll use my powered gauntlets in order to deal 2 damage. Then I'll use my other powered gauntlets and deal 2 more damage. And then I'll use my Mark V helmet and thwart. And then I shall use my arc reactor in order to ready myself. And then I'll use 2 attack. Or should I thwart? Or should I just attack this private security specialist to get it down lower? Because it's there.
I think you should thwart.
Alright, so I'll thwart for 2.
Yeah, I know it kind of is crazy, but
it's okay. Thwarting is good.
yes, it is.
I'd rather not lose than kill him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, killing him is not losing, but whatever. That's it for Iron Man. I'm not going to use Hulk because I don't want him to get discarded or deal a damage to each character.
Okay. So I can stun him when he attacks.
When he attacks.
He won't hit you.
That's good.
And then
I can use
chump
Hulk
block
as
with
a chump
that.
blocker.
So that's something there.
Yep.
I got this as a desperation if I need it. Okay. Besides the run revealed, because nobody's gonna hopefully get an extra encounter card this turn.
Nope.
And I don't have a lot buddy to help you. That's the problem.
If you killed this guy, you can use your interrogation room, but I don't think you're gonna kill that guy.
I might be able to do some stuff.
Okay, doing some stuff would be useful.
Might. I am going to use myself. Oh boy, that just doubled what I wanted to do.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, that's not good. Alright, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use an encounter from here to get a wild resource.
Alright, that's useful.
Yes, it is. So I have a wild resource. Please remember that.
You do have a wild resource.
So, with a wild, and with this, I can play this. Nope, that's not true. It is true. I can use that, and I still have the wild resource. I can do a wild resource. I think stunning him would be more better though at this point.
Yeah.
So if I used a wild resource plus this, I could do this. Then I would have an extra resource over here. And she draws several cards. Alright. I am not going to be able to do any damage, man.
Well, as long as you can thwart or do other stuff, or like.
I can do some stuff, but I can't do a lot. Alright, well, I am going to use the Power of Justice as a wild. I'm going to make that a mental resource. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 4 threat instead you paid for it with a wild resource. Yeah, we can't let that flip.
No, the mental resource.
Mental,
not the wild
you're right.
resource.
I used the wild to make a mental,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Do you still have that wild from that web shooter?
I do.
Yes.
I do, don't I?
You do.
So maybe I can play this on that. Then use this to lower the cost of that. And I'll still stun.
Yes.
Or I could use that and use to play this to kill it and have a chunk block.
I'd say the one where you stun and.
Stun is probably better.
Yeah, stun.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
better.
okay. Then I'm gonna use the wild resource plus Nick Fury and Heroic Intuition to play Mockingbird. After Mockingbird
Okay.
to play, stun an enemy.
That's good.
And then I'm going to use that resource to do a Spider Tracer on him.
Alright. That's good. He now has a spider tracer.
I'm going to
on him.
flip. I'm going to use Aunt May and heal 4.
That's nice.
Yes, it is. It's always nice. That's just automatic every turn. That's freaking
Yeah.
gross. And I even got another chump blocker now.
You do.
So we got stuff on the board. Boy, if we could do one more turn, man, that'd be freaking.
Yeah.
Alright, so where's it going to use her though? So don't let that indirect.
Yeah, I don't like that indirect either. I'd say just save her for being a chunk blocker.
Well, I want to put some damage on her. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
So let's do what? I'll do a thwart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just to keep this down. I'm about to do a big attack on him in a minute.
Okay.
Alright. That was all of everything. I still got this helicarrier over here.
Cool.
Come on, play this right, buddy. Alright, I'm going to use Carol Danvers and draw a card.
Alright, that's good. And you have your Avengers Mansion too.
I'm going to use the Avengers Mansion to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I see what's happening here. I'm going to... Okay, come on, think. I'm going to use energy to put 2 more counters here.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
You have your Alpha Flight Station too, if you want to use that.
I do. I'm just trying to figure out which card to... Oh, I see it. I'll exhaust this, get ready.
Alright.
To draw 2 cards.
Because you are in Carol Danvers form.
Oh my god, I should have attacked. Alright, Jesus. This is just crazy right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Make the Call. Pay the printed cost of an ally and any player's discard pile. I'm going to do under mine. And I'm going to use the Power of Leadership. I can double a number if I pay for a leadership card. And I'm going to play for Maria Hill. And I'll kind of... I know.
Yeah, we all do draw a card though.
Yes, we do. Oh, damn it. Alright, that was that. Because when she enters play, which is a card, that's why I'll do a card. Alright. I am going to use a Vision. Oh, that's gone. Use a Vision and a Triskelion to play a Crisis Introduction. Move to thwart from a scheme. Oh! Screw that. It's from a different scheme. I got freaking 2 of those too. I thought it was 4 threat. I'm like, oh, I'll clear that shit right out. Excuse my language.
No. You can still play it. Well, if you want to.
It's kind of a waste though. I'm not getting a maximum benefit here.
Mm-hmm.
What I think I'm going to do actually is this. I'm going to spend these 3 energy plus this
Cosmic Light.
put out Vision.
Alright. He's cool.
I'm going to play... Okay, these are gone. I'm going to play this from the Triskelion to play Inspired on him, so he gets +1 attack and +1 thwart. And then I'm going to use one of these Crisis Interdiction to give him an energy resource. He gets +2. I'll do it to attack. No, let's do attack. Screw that.
Yeah.
So he's going to have 2, 3, 4, 5 attack.
Nice.
Yes, it is. And I need a little damage.
Alright.
Consequential damage. A little damage.
A little damage.
I got that for next turn if I need it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm going to flip. I'm going to use Maria Hill to do 2 thwarting.
Alright, here's your consequential.
Thank you for my little damage.
You're welcome for your little damage.
Alright, that's good. That's got that down a little bit. And then I'm going to use Energy Channel, discard, and I'll do 10 damage.
He's at 37 now. Oh, and then you got yourself, too.
Yeah, and I think it's damage time.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to exhaust to do 2 damage.
Now he's at 35.
Yes, and that was it.
Which is good.
Yes, we did pretty good.
We like him when he's at 35.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we can somehow do that,
Yep.
That'll be good. Alright, so let's draw up.
Yes, let us draw.
Oh my god. Look at I drew all 3 of these. Well,
Nice.
so if we do get a side scan, I can do a little bit of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got another make the call. What the hell? Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's gonna be good. Ooh. Oh. Ew. Oh my god. I got so much stuff here. I'm like
Jeez.
having an overload, sensory overload. Oops. I mean, I can't draw this one because I had a card. I forgot. But I can do some. Oh no!
What is it?
I'm not in hero form.
Oh. Ah.
These are great. I'm not in hero form. Alright, it is what it is. Okay, everybody's drawn, everybody's unexhausted.
Yep.
Did I even
Oh,
do
wait, I'm not unexhausted at all over
that?
here.
Yeah, no.
Let me unexhaust every single card that I have, including myself. Alright then.
Okay, who's first player?
I am.
So he's going to do
He's gonna scheme against
the.
me.
Yeah. That's 1.
That's not bad.
Nope.
The private security specialist is also gonna scheme for 0. So,
So nothing.
yep.
Okay.
And then he's gonna attack Iron Man, but
He's
he's
stunned.
stunned. So he doesn't.
And he's going to scheme against me. Remove 1.
Alright.
And then that's 1 more.
Okay.
Oh, and any amount would be. Oh, we gotta do the 5.
We do have to do the 5.
Yeah. Which number is the first step?
Yeah. And then he's gonna attack Captain Marvel, but Hulk's gonna defend for you.
Hulk will defend?
Yep, Hulk will defend.
So that's 4. 4.
So he's still alive, so he can defend again.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
He didn't flip yet, though,
No.
which is good, because we don't want him to flip yet.
Oh, man. I was in hero form.
Yeah.
We're kind of, you know what? See, this is dumb of us, especially him being so low. We should have just stayed in hero form and just, you know what I mean? To pound, because we're way far from the scheming, but.
Alright. Pumpkin bombs attached to him. After he attacks you, discard it and take 2 indirect damage. Spend 2 physical resources, discard the card.
Alright.
Iron Man. Hired gun. Choose to either give the villain 1 face down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprise. I have to do that.
Choose either spend 2 resources or give him a face down boost. I need 2? It says 2 different or I need 2?
It says any type of any type. So
2 of any type.
yeah, 2 of any type.
Alright, I'll do 2 energy.
Okay.
That kind of sucks, but it's gotta be done right.
Yeah.
This is it. Ooh. Choose either give him a face down or place 2 infamy counters. I can't do it.
He has a hired gun.
Oh.
No, you do place the face down boost card.
Oh, and I get him. Oh, that's double
And you
sucky.
get him. Yeah.
And he doesn't attack right now because it's not his thing. Wow. We need to do 35 damage.
This gets passed.
I have nothing big, unfortunately. If I had a web kick, that'd be
I
great.
have some big stuff, though.
Okay, well, this is your turn. So look
Yep.
at, we've got... Okay, as of right now, not anything else, I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage without anything else sitting right here. 7. I can do 3 over here. I can do 10 without just any other cards or stuff.
Me over here, without using any of my cards, I can do
6,
I can do, wait,
7, 8.
wait, 4? Yeah, I can do 8 without using any of my cards. I could even, wait, Hulk's exhausted. I can't use him to attack.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's see if we can do 35.
Yep.
Let's see what we can do.
goes first.
You've got cards. Now I would. Oh, you got pepper pots. You got the tech thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna do stuff. I'll have to get a tech card. I got a tech card right
So
here.
I'm gonna use Nick Fury for his mental resource to do the rocket boots, and then I'm gonna use Pepper Potts to generate his mental resource. So I have his mental resource now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that and Emergency in order to play Supersonic Punch. Your action, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait.
Which you are.
Yep.
What's he at?
He's at 27.
Oh boy.
Now I'll use my Powered Gauntlets on him to deal 2. And I'll use my other Powered Gauntlets to deal 2 more. And then I shall use myself and deal 2.
21.
Yep. So then I'll use my Arc Reactor, ready myself, and I'll deal 2 more. So he's down to 19. I will use my Mark V helmet in order to thwart 1. Because I can. So then I'm going to use War Machine to play Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy and discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed energy resource, discard this way 2 additional damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 energy and 1 wild, so that's 5 damage.
Alright, that's good.
1, 2,
It's gonna
3,
be close.
4, 5. So he's down to 14. So I'll use my Avengers Mansion in order to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'll use Strength and chase them down in order to play Uppercut. Here, action, attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy.
Wow! Alright.
1, 2,
I think we can
3,
do this now.
4.
And use up all your cards. That is
5.
awesome. That's a great round.
And then I shall flip to Alter Ego form, and I'll use Stark Tower on you.
To get a tech out?
Yep.
Or to help me get like resources and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I've got the Helicarrier if anybody needs
So I got
it.
the Spider Chaser back.
That's good.
Alright, it is Spider-Man's turn.
It is Spider-Man's turn.
And I got crap to do. Well, I'll use Ant. Oh, you know what? I hate when I don't pay attention. Alright. I'll heal the 2.
Okay.
Up to 10. I was gonna use Great Responsibility, take 5, and then use this, and then recover, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to full, though.
That's good.
And what are you at?
I'm at 16 out of
Yeah,
17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I am going to generate his mental resource.
Okay.
Just to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Yeah, then I'm going to play Surveillance Team with great responsibility, so I need 3 counters, please. Well, give me 2,
Okay.
and I'll remove a threat from a scheme.
Yep.
Alright, then... I like that.
Yeah, if you can kill that guy, that would be helpful.
I got nothing, dude. Look, I got crap. I got these 2 things which are spectacular.
Yeah,
to
but
keep,
they can't do
right,
anything.
I can't do
for
anything.
You.
So I'm almost thinking of keeping this just for this, in case if we
Yeah.
don't somehow do 8 points of damage. So I got 1 extra, which I will just save. This isn't meant. I'm going to draw cards, ain't I?
Yeah.
I am going to draw cards. So I'm going to use the helicarrier to play... Oh, that's going to be too much. I'm going to be 6. Alright, I'll do another on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. I can't do 1 damage. Well, hold on. Let's catch right over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let me do this. Let me try to do this. I am going to use her Venture Mansion to draw a card. Something to do 1 more damage. Then I can do it. I can remove all that threat. Every threat would be gone. It would just be cool for a look. I know we can beat them, but it'd just be cool for the look.
So, just do your 3 to him and have Maria attack him when it's Miss Captain Marvel's.
Oh, let me put this on him. I didn't even see this guy.
Oh yeah.
So that's why each one would have 1. I would have. What's that?
It'll only remove 3 per person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I just forgot that he was in play because I would have done that. I wouldn't do 2 on 1 guy.
Yeah.
So I will use the 3 damage from Mockingbird and
from
Spider-Man
yourself.
to kill this guy.
Alright, cool. So he's dead now.
And I remove 3 threat.
You do remove 3 threat.
Gives me 2.
Give me 3 of those.
Yes. And then I'm actually going to use both of my enhanced spider senses, just to mix it up, to play for justice. If I use a mental, I can remove 4.
Alright, that's good.
Bam! Look at that.
Yeah.
No freaking threat.
Yep.
I know we got that, but I know I would have done that if something else. All right, let's do. And that was. Oh, I can remove another threat. Oh, I can't remove another threat.
Yeah. Because there's no.
I'm gonna generate a resource, just to have it.
Just to do it.
Yeah.
Alright then.
All right.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, I guess Savannah's team too.
Yeah.
I can remove more threat.
I got a helicarrier for you if you need it.
Okay, I am going to spend an energy resource to choose thwart or attack. So I'm gonna give Vision +2 attack.
Alright.
And then I've got the thing on him, Inspired. So that's going to be 4/5. So I'll exhaust him to do 5 damage.
That's nice.
Yep, and I need a consequential.
Here's your consequential damage. Oops.
I can do more threat. Wow, I can do a lot of threat right now. Alright, I am going to play Make the Call to play a printed cost of an ally from anybody's deck. I'll just do it for mine to keep it simple.
Yeah.
And I'll play Hawkeye. And I get the 4 counters. And here's the 3 resources I'm going to use. Nick Fury, Crisis, Introduction, and Energy Channel. Oh shoot, I had an Energy Channel. Damn, I could have blown them up. or maybe him up. But I'm not going to worry about it.
Then
Then I'm going to do
3 left.
2 from Captain Marvel.
Yep.
And let Hawkeye be the hero
Okay.
and do the last damage. And I get the consequential. Just so we know what the board state looks like.
And the Green Goblin is at 0 health
All
left.
right. I will say Iron Man was definitely the hero of the game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I did like what? Hold up. I did 26 damage that last turn.
Just you.
Just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could still do like 3 more damage, and he had Maria Hill if he needs to.
Oh, I could have done Alpha Flight. Yeah,
Alpha
Maria
Flight
Hill.
Station,
Flip.
yeah.
Draw 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was still going, we obviously would have got rid of that.
Yeah.
And then we still have chump blockers.
Yeah. Hulk.
We got more threat than I could have got rid of.
Hulk
actually.
is the best chump blocker in the game because he's cheap and
He takes
he has
a lot
5
of,
health,
right.
which is useful. Because he survived a hit of 4 damage. Which
That's
is nuts.
crazy. I know. This Vision though, he did
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 10
is
points
good.
of damage for an ally.
Yeah.
That's huge. And he could have done another 5. That's pretty
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, he did. I liked. You know, she was good too, Maria Hill.
Yeah, drawing a card is very
She
good.
drew a lot of. She drew what 8 cards.
Yeah, and because Hulk is so cheap, if you wanted to, you could use like make the call and
Oh
bring
my
him back
god,
out.
I could, couldn't I?
Yeah, if he died, but
Yeah, I could
so
actually.
he's a very good chump blocker.
You know, we got fortunate. Your first turn, you had 4 of those things out. That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
I had powered gauntlet, Mark V helmet, rocket boots, and the arc reactor.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to have killed him because there's no threat to remove.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I had 2 crisis interdictions, so I could have removed
Yeah.
more threat, but again, there has to be more side schemes.
Yeah, Kamala could have.
Oh, I forgot you had a guy too.
Yeah, I did have
Shoot.
a hired gun.
Oh, okay. So we could have had done more stuff on people. Okay.
Yeah, but that was.
You know what? I know what, we're dead. He's
Iron
dead.
Man's all fully set up now. He's got like literally every permanent support and upgrade that is
Helicarrier.
in his deck.
You know what? Getting these Avengers Mansions out, I know
Yeah.
they're expensive, but we got them out pretty early. I mean,
They're very
they give
good.
us just a ton of cards this turn.
Yeah.
And those Helicarriers, they're expensive, but boy, they're like, if you can get them out early, they're good. She
Yeah.
did her part.
She did.
She did, especially in the beginning with your enhanced over there with your.
Embiggen.
You did
yeah.
shrink once. You did biggened a couple times.
No, I never had shrink.
Well,
No.
you did something where you
Yeah,
did some
the
thwart.
sneak by.
Yeah, sneak by.
Shrink is like embiggen, but for.
Yes, you keep telling me and I keep
thwarting.
forgetting.
And I used big hands, which is the attacking
Yeah.
one.
I'm still at 8 health for Captain Marvel. I'm at 10 for Spider-Man.
10 for Kamala, 16 for Tony.
No threat here.
Nope.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I could have even stunned him with Kamala,
Wow, really?
which is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even got rid of those 2, honestly. Maybe.
Yeah, I probably could have.
All
Well,
right.
maybe not. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on drawing cards and stuff.
Wait. No.
No. Because you got protection.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have protection.
All right.
I do have 2 combat resources, but it would be more efficient to use them to, like, attack things.
I
use
don't
the
know.
cards
That's
on
pretty
them.
nasty.
Yeah.
You know
That
what?
was cool.
I think it was the wise choice taking Thor out and doing Iron Man.
Yeah.
I think that was a much
Iron Man is a lot better.
that was a much better choice, especially when you set up like that. I mean, look at Jesus. I don't know how
Especially
few people
if you
could
get-
see that.
Especially if you get, like, the most important upgrades on, like, the first turn other than the Mark V armor.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 support or upgrade cards out.
Jeez.
Oh no, you got that thing too.
Yeah,
it's 11.
that's 11 support.
Yeah, you got that
upgrades,
extra
and
punch
I have
thing.
Hulk, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
11 freaking cards. And you had it out early. You were just pounding
Yeah.
every turn.
I have all of my tech upgrades out, which is very nice.
Yeah, we were set up. All right, well that was fun.
Yep.
That was really
fun.
cool. Just I know we're still on camera, but in the Black Widow expansion coming up, I think Taskmaster has a thing for every upgrade that you have, you take damage.
That's not good.
No, so you're not going to get hit.
Yeah.
So, all right, that was cool. See you next time.
Yep. Goodbye.